Hey everyone, Donut here. Welcome to Transport Fever 2 Deluxe Edition. This series is going to celebrate the autumn update coming out in late September 2024, and we're going to celebrate it by doing a brand new map. We're going to go pretty large here. The plan is to do a walkthrough that's pretty big, or playthrough that's pretty big. I think 1 to 3 is fine. I think it was fun actually, because that way we get to do a lot of flight type stuff. Let's get, I think a high number of towns is good, and we'll get a high number of industries to match that. I am a fan of keeping the forest all the way up the top, so that way it kind of fills in and is a bit more landscapey. Let's call this the autumn update for the seed. Oh, I like that. The river is nice and through the map and not too in the way. I think temperate's good as well. I think this one we can do Europe. We're going to do no customization, so no extra industries, any of that stuff, no plugins. There is a new mod hub inside the game when it comes out in about a week or so. So when that comes out, we will look at mods then. But at the start, we're just going to do straight vanilla. What does Transport Fever Deluxe give us out of the box? I'm always a fan of starting in 1900 just to avoid some of that horse-drawn stuff. Medium's fine. I think 4 per town. When the game first came out, it was only 2 per town. What they're asking for, I think 4 is a good balance there. I'm a fan of not having the industry turn off, just because I want to connect every single place with every other place and not lose that opportunity. And density, I don't really know what this means, so yeah, we'll go medium. And as I said, no plugins. So let's get this rolling. And there we have it. Welcome. So let's zoom out and have a bit of a look here. Yeah, I like this. The terrain is not too egregious. So, going down lower, we can see there's a bit of hill to it, but very doable long term. Yeah, I think that's been a good default start. The density of cities isn't too bad. Looks like a lot of the cities do have connecting roads, which is always good. We always want to make sure that we can get between places. Yeah, it seems that like everything is connected. Yeah, map length isn't too bad. I think this is going to work out quite well. So first things first, let's slow down the progress of time down to a quarter, and have a quick look around. My goal is to connect every single town and give every single good a chance to survive, as in get a chance to be delivered. Also, I want to make sure I don't ever destroy any towns, or any farms. So the game's economy works so that if you deliver something, even though it doesn't go further, like for example, this town doesn't want bread, as long as you get it from here to here, you will make money. And then eventually you can invest in transportation to give it further. So for example, we could transport this bread all the way over to Eastwood here. So I saw this one, it's really close. So why don't we just get started here? Have a bit of a philosophy around the buildings. I want them to look natural. So when we're doing things, I want it to be nice curves and kind of represent, what someone would actually do in real life. We have to be very careful about money here, of course. I think that can go like that. Try to keep it flat. Let's just do a road across here. So that's the edge there. So right. There's a couple of tendrils, which is good to see. And then we'll do a nice curve there. And then along the way, when we have a little bit more money, we'll do a lot more landscaping along the way, because I want it to look like a natural, decent thing. So let's get some drop-off points going here. So the way it works is this one's for passengers and this one is for goods. And if you can see, it's just a little stall. This one's kind of designed more for being in town, where a villager would come up and purchase goods from it. I don't really want to go that way in the game. I want to make it a little bit more industrial. So even though we could have someone come along here and drop off that stall. You're not going to be dropping off a stall in real life at this capacity. So what I'm going to do is actually use a proper, you know, what you can call them, industrial areas, like these proper units. So let's, yeah, so let's rotate this. I forget what the keystroke is. Oh, M&M, that's right. Yeah, I haven't played this for a while, and the yeah, the autumn update just made me interested. I think because we're also going to have to leave here, I'm actually going to make this a double one. We'll come in on one side and drop off on the right hand side, for example, and then we'll pick up on the left. As I said, I want to make this kind of realistic, so we'll do that, and then we're going to need one over here to pick up from the farm. This one only needs to have one. We'll go the shortest distance, all that stuff at the start here. And so I think it's kind of realistic to have that around there. And then we can make a new line. So under here, lines, new line, and it will just go from here to here. Now here comes the whole thing. How are we going to name things? A lot of people like to use letters, but like T stands for truck and train and tram. So I think I'm going to start by just saying a word, truck. And this looks like it's in Raleigh. And we're just going to call it Raleigh wheat. And so we're going to need a depot to get some guys out of, some trucks. Depots don't need to be too accessible. I think I might put it at the end of this road, and I'll assume that at some point the town will grow up and then that will get turned into a box or something. So let's grab some vehicles. All right, so we're still at the horse-drawn carriage era realistically, but we can do our first steam-powered, actually it is diesel-powered one. So let's start with here. I'm probably going to do everything in increments of 5 and 10. How much money do we have? $9 million. We're good. Okay, 30. So it's getting up there. And we will put them on the truck line for Raleigh. While we're looking at the lines, let's look at the maintenance. So my plan is, after we get out of this steam diesel-ish age, this kind of basic age, I will be setting the maintenance to 25% or maybe even 50%, because it does cost more to replace a vehicle than it does to just keep it maintained. So once we get into the next generation of stuff, we'll do that. So yeah, they're off and running. So currently this guy here should be saying, yep, it's sending up to 200, and this guy is taking that. So the 200, so that 100 each will turn into 100, which you can see there is 100, and it's flashing because it's making it, but it has nowhere to go. So we could set up a route that goes from here all the way over to here. That's doable. My plan for every single city is actually not to have the production or the transport hub within the city confines. I actually want it to be out of town. So I think I might start here for that. I think we may do an example of that right here. So I'm just going to start with a basic platform at the start, and then we'll obviously expand it later on, but we'll give it a lot of space to do that here in the future. And so, basically, this guy's job is twofold. It's to bring in or have somewhere for remote sites like this guy over here to bring in, but it's also be responsible to deliver in town. And then the only problem you get is sometimes the next step, like the intertown step from this to like the other town over there, sometimes it will have to go through town. So what will happen is a lot of these cities, I'll give them a ring road at some point, but it's a little bit too early for that. So that's that one. And then its counterpart over here in Eastwood, is the same thing. So we'll put another one out of town. I think on this corner over here is kind of cool. Now, I'm not deliberately doing this so that it has range. I'm willing to have a very short local delivery thing. And in fact, to that extent, let's set that up. So we'll have a drop-off point and we'll put it right, say there. And this will be a tiny little route. New line here to here. And we'll call this, I'm just going to call this delivery. They're always going to be a truck's delivery for Eastwood. And then the other one we're going to make is a line. We'll go from, I think because Eastwood's in the middle and Raleigh's on the coast, we'll go this way, here to here. And then this is going to be intercity. So this is where intercity trains, intercity trucks and stuff becomes a problem. But risky, what we'll do is we'll replace this with a train at some point. And so this will just disappear. So it will always be the intercity and we'll just have different tech as we do it. So do I want to dash in there? Can I put it? Yeah, put a slash. There we go. Intercity, Eastwood, and Raleigh. And let's get some vehicles going. So we'll just start by putting one of those can go onto the delivery there. And since it's such a long way, we'll get 5 of these. And they can go on the intercity. And then lastly, what we're missing, the one over here, we're going to need a there to there. And this is going to be, so this is kind of like the delivery. So, so intercity, trucking, I think trucking is okay. Truck. And that's going to be, do I want to do this? Yeah, Raleigh. And this is going to be bread. And then we need to get some equipment for that. So we'll grab probably, we'll go 5 of those maybe. 5? No, yeah, 5. We'll have 5. And bread. So now we've kind of set up our first long distance thing. As a reminder, the longer it goes, the more money you get. So all these guys are kind of wasting their time. So I'm actually going to tell this guy to go to the next waypoint, which is back to where it came from. This guy. And then, yeah, that's fine. All right. So hopefully something will turn up. Probably not. I don't think we'll be this being delivered in time. But there we have it. Our first drop-offs are happening. We should double check how this is configured. So the Raleigh bread, which is over here, is on number 1, and the drop-off for the wheat is on number 2. And you can see that's happening. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Not a bad start. Let's have a look over here, see how overwhelmed it is. Obviously this has got way more on it than is than the capacity of the truck. So I'm just going to double that up to 20. And so we're delivering at 233, slightly higher than we need because I think this is only making 200, but that's fine. And so hopefully those trucks will turn up, and then we'll get to the point where really one of these guys should turn up, pick it up, and there's maybe one guy waiting behind. So that's the goal. Well, I like that route and range here. I'm liking the hilliness that we've got here. It's just the right amount of rolling hill. Alright, so let's do that again with something else that is easy. There's another one right down here. It looks pretty easy. So first things first, let's build up our road network. I think there's an obvious path through here. This is actually why I wanted to have the trees, so we can kind of get these natural reasons to bend around. So let's extend this out. Yeah, we'll go here. And I don't want to spend too much money on terraforming, so we will go up and down. We'll go through here. And the whole point of this is to make it so that the trucks can get from that depot over to here. Try that again. Nope. All right, try this way. There we go. So yeah, now they can drive down there to get over here. All right, let's make another thing. Number one platform's enough. And since this is on this side of the road, let's do some reversing, and we'll put it kind of where you expect it to be, like, you know, associated with the building. As I said, you notice how I'm doing it really close because I want to make it look like this is how it really would be. You know, it's not going to, I could have put it way over here. Like if we look at the delivery point, yeah, this guy, I don't want to make it so that, see, I can put it all the way over here. That's kind of stupid. It's like it needs to come into this yard. So that's where it needs to be. Where do I want to put this? So this is going to have to come in and out, and it's going to go over there. So let's do one on either side. These trees are kind of nice, so I don't want to waste them. So let's go past, and we'll do it on this side. Let's use a bit of shift and M and N action to get the rotation right. And I think that looks pretty good. And I keep on pressing Q and E rather than W. And then same thing over here. This is going to be an in and out. That road's a bit kinky and weird, but I think we'll allow it to be. I think I might, yeah, we'll keep this separate. So we'll have an in and an out here. And try to make it pretty square. And then let's put, so where's it? This town here. All right, so that way's north. I think that way is going to be more like more of a thoroughfare, like through here. So let's put the terminal on either that road or this road. Let's put it down here. We'll do it as it enters the town. And get the angle a bit better. There's a bit of a hill there. So I'm really trying to avoid this type of angle. I wanted everything to look kind of realistic. And I want to put it a long way out of town if that's what's required. So we'll put that there. And then we'll need somewhere to sell stuff. So that's over here. We'll just put it, so let's say that they go round there, round there, round, so round here. So we'll go, yeah, about there. And I'm actually going to help them with their streets here because I want them really to grow the town out this way. And yeah, so that way we'll send them around the loop. And there, look, they're happy already. Good to see. All right, let's do some lines. We can do the lines without having to put stuff on them. So that's that one. So this one is going to be a delivery in Ulverston, Mr. D. And then we're going to need a new line that goes from here to in town. So this is going to be a truck in Ulverston that is delivering. Are they called gears? I think they're, or spanners. What's it called? Is it called gears? We'll have a hover over it in a sec. So what is that called? It is called tools. It is called tools. So call that tools. And then we need another one from here to here. Truck Ulverston. What's that going to be? That's going to be logs and then timber. Or planks, I should call it. Call it planks. And then we'll need another one from here to here. Actually, I think I added one I didn't want to add. So this one to there. Yeah, a new line. Here to here. And this is going to be logs. All right. So it's another whole set done. Now, for now, I'm trying to save money as much as possible. So I'm going to use these ones and just accept that it's going to take forever for a huge amount of things to be done. Let's start with 10. We'll put that on that first one, which is the, I'm going to put the eye on, and we're going to go put it on the logs, and then we're going to we'll buy 5. And so this is a 2-to-1. We'll double check that in a sec, but I'm pretty sure it is. And this is going to be planks, and then in downtown, I think 1 will be fine. And we'll turn the, where are we going? So we'll turn that off, and it's going to be the delivery in Ulverston. There we go. So, oh, and we need, did I not do that one? I don't think I did that one. So we'll do just 1 for now. And that's going to be tools. So there we go. So if we look at if we look at our stuff in Ulverston, we've got logs, planks. So these logs go into planks, planks go into tools, and then the tools can go into town. And then once we're in town, this guy can deliver it to the customer. So if we look at this guy's ramping up to 400, so we're going to have to put way more on that. I'm not worried about losing capacity. So this is overwhelmed. Fine. It just means we just didn't make money. You don't lose money for losing capacity, so that's not a problem at all. But that's going to make 400, and that will be because this guy wants 200, so 200 plus 200 makes 200. So this is a 200 person, and then that 200 is going to go here, 200 to 200, and then that will go into town. And currently Ulverston only wants 28. So even though we may be we'll have the capacity for 200, eventually the whole chain won't actually go any further than 28. So risky. The goal right now is just to get to 56. So 56 means 112. Let's look at the route right there. And so, yeah, this one is running at, actually, where is it? Running at 75. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so do we want to bump up this? Because it is making money regardless of eventual consumption. So since we've shown that there is some positive there, let's bump that one up to 20, and we'll bump that one up to 10, and I'm probably going to give this guy 2, and that will do for now. Now I can worry about micromanaging it later, where we have to say, hey, wait for everything to turn up, blah blah blah, but that can wait. All right, let's have a look at the terminals. So we want, why are you doing that? So, oh, why did you do that? Oh, because this tip turned up. Oops, keep on clicking the wrong thing. Terminal. So, there we go. And so we want the logs to come in on number 2. Yeah, the logs need to come in on number 2. There we go. And then we look at this one. We need the planks to come in on number 2 as well. Cool. That works well. So this guy thinks he's going to get planks. This guy thinks he's going to get wood. This guy's doing something about it. We've got a bit of a traffic jam here. But that's fine. This will clear itself out. 5 wood on the way. Awesome. All right. That's a pretty good start for that little area. And we've got a nice little relationship between here. Let's have some fun and get some bus services going. So I'm going to keep these completely separate from the bus system. So we're going to have a cargo system and a passenger system. The passenger system and the cargo system will be different for trains and everything. Based on the size of this town, I don't know whether we can justify a bus within it. I don't think any of our towns right now are big enough to justify a bus within them. Yeah, I don't know within. So much like cargo, we will go out to a depot and then leave. So basically you'll go from town to the depot and then to the depot out. So our trains will be well out. They'll be way over here somewhere. They won't be anywhere near a town. And that avoids a lot of noise and stuff. So let's put down another one of these, but this time we're going to put down a bus one. And it's going to be out of town. This will be our interstate one. And let's put it on this side for no particular reason. And I'm just going to give it one terminal right now. But risky we'll have one that goes towards each city. So there'll be one to go that way, one to go this way, and one to go that way for this town. Yeah, so this one needs 3. You know what? I actually might do that right now. So let's configure this. Passenger. Small passenger building. Are they expensive? Provides capacity for 60, 20, and a platform. Okay, so let's just put in 3. And they will be the 3 interstates, and then local will be over here on the right-hand side. All right, so let's do that again over here. This city has any reason to... So we'll have one down here. Yeah, so it will need 2 eventually. Let's put this one... so it will be 2. And do we want it on this end of the town? Yeah, let's put this on this thing down here. So it doesn't have to... I don't mind that it has to go through town to get it. That's just kind of... I'm trying to make the town look more organic. So if I turn this round, we should be able to expand it this way in the future if we have to. So I think that looks good. Did I get a good angle there? Yeah, that's okay. And so that's that one. That's that one. And let's also do Raleigh. And Raleigh's going to have 1, say 2, and 3 into city things. So we'll go 3. And much like before, we'll rotate that. I think that can go over here. And that looks pretty good. And I think for now that would do. So let's make some new lines. New line, and we'll go from Raleigh to Ulverston, and we'll go a new line from Ulverston to south, whatever that is. And do we want to go more than that? I think that'll do for now. So alright, so let's name these. So I'm just going to copy paste that, and so this is going to be the interbus between Ulverston and Elms. Thank you for the new vehicle. Got renamed. And Ulverston and what's it called? Elms All. And actually, I'm going to rename this town. We'll just call it Elms All. There we go. And so I've got that spelling wrong. Let's get that right. There we go. And then we need one more at the top, which is going to be intercity bus. And this is going to be between... it's going to be... No, it's actually going to be Eastwood. No, it's... Actually, I think we'll do it from the most northern to the south. I'm just trying to work out what's the best way of doing this. Yeah, we'll go this way. O-N? Yep. Ulverston. No, Mr. Ulverston. Turn. There we go. So there we go. So let's do the absolute bare minimum here. Now, this guy is picking up only a small amount of town. So what we'll do is we will have a bus route within town to cover the town, and same with deal with all that. So let's just get maybe one bus on each intercity, and then we'll worry about internal to towns after that. This is a long way away, but I'm okay with that. 17 and 20 and 6 people. All right, so we'll buy that. And we'll put that on the buses. So first one, and we'll buy that one, and it will be on this one. All right, so that's those from there to there and there to there done. And now we need to do some domestic stuff up here in Raleigh, and we'll make a new bus point building, and I think we'll just maybe go clockwise. So we'll go probably, yeah, well, this is going to cover a lot of the town, so I think for now I'm just going to do that, and we'll help the streets a little bit. I'm going to bring this out, and we'll do our first bulldoze for the whole game and get rid of that. So yeah, I think that looks all right. And so new line, and we'll go from here to here to here to here. And actually what we should have done before we do that, actually let's just delete all this. Stop trying to scroll and help me, please. What we should do is modify this and put the local one on it. All right, so let's try that again. New lines, it's going to go from here to here to here to here. And this is going to be, where are we? We're in Raleigh. And local bus. And so we have intercity bus and local bus. Nice. And we'll just put I think just one of these on it. And it's going to be on the local bus. Done. All right, so let's repeat that for Ulverston. We've got a pretty good road network going on, but we'll help it a little bit more. I think we'll put, I am tempted to bulldoze that house, but we'll just expand the land, I think. And then we'll do a nice little curve here. All right. And then buildings, we need a bus stop. So we've got one there. We'll go clockwise, I guess. So we'll put one there, and what's this covering? I think it was over here. That's fine. All right, let's make a new line. And actually, before we do that, we'll specify that we need to configure this and put on our domestic one. All right, new line here, 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 and here. And into bus, local bus, sorry, and Ulverston. All right, and then the last one we need to do is over here in Elmsall. Same deal. I'm seeing a nice road over there, which we might help along the way. And yeah, I think we might do the same thing over here. Yeah, and put down some places. We'll go one over here at the end of, so the thing's here. So we'll go one over here, one over here. Actually, I don't think I'll do that one. I think I'll put this one on the main road. Put that one on the main road, and we'll put the other one over here, and that should, yeah, and we'll put it over here. Get rid of that one. All right, new line. Hopefully that goes around correctly. It does. Nice. So local bus, and this is Elmsall. All right, and then let's make sure we've got some vehicles on these lines. Passenger 1 can go on local bus Elmsall. I don't think we had any of those local buses done yet. But there's one on that now. Raleigh's got one, so Ulverston needs it as well. Buy for, what did I say it was? Ulverston needed it. Done. So now we have a bus network from Raleigh to Olverton to Elmsall that goes to the main distribution centres, and we can configure this and give this guy its local one, and then we'll change the terminal so the local bus should be on terminal 3. And cool. Let's actually double check that these ones also ended up being on the right one. So the local bus, we want it to be on, yep, 4. Awesome. And where are we over here? And this one, it's on number 4 as well. Yeah, it worked it all out. And I think the last one we can do one more over here. Let's also give Eastwood a chance to be part of this fun. Can we squeeze it in here? I think we can. I think if we go like this, we can actually do something that's kind of fun like that. Do I want to get so close to that? It's probably going to expand. I think I might bring it over here. We'll bulldoze out a little bit. Nice. And then let's put down one of these things. We need that. And so this guy's going to have 1, 2, maybe this way, 2, 3. So it's going to have 3. Let's put it away from that. So let's put it on this end of the town. And we'll put that right there. I think that works quite well there. And we need some local things. Let's go, yeah, we'll go that way, and that way. And I'm going to do that road over there. And let's get a new line going. So here, 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 and here. And this is going to be local bus in Eastwood, not Westwood. Eastwood. There we go. So that's that done. And then we need to get, let's do a new intercity from here down to this one, which was here. And let's put that on the, let's put this on 1 over there. There we go. Yeah, cool. So that's that way, and then we need to cross here as well. So let's do one more line. We're going, does Eastwood go first? Yeah, Eastwood to Raleigh. So let's go new line from here all the way over to this guy. And we'll put that on platform 1 way there at the back. Cool, and just double check this side. Yep, I'm happy with that. And so need to name these lines. So this one's going to be Interbus Eastwood. And where are you going to? I think it's going to Olverton. Yeah, Olverton. And then this one's also an intercity bus. And this one's going from Eastwood to Raleigh. You can see that right next there to the intercity. I think I might call these, rename this city to Intercargo. There we go, Intercargo. Nice. All right, let's get some things on this line. Just going to grab one of those. You know what, we'll double it. And put that on the, which one is this one? This one over here. And we'll buy 2 more. And we'll go for the one across it, Eastwood Raleigh, this one. Eastwood Raleigh. So now, if we go up here, bus system, bus system, bus system. There's a dupe that one. Let's dupe that one. So they've all got 2. Cargo is probably overwhelmed. Local bus, that needs 1 there. So local bus Eastwood, we need 1. Local bus Eastwood, got 1, got 1, got 1. And then all the trucks are doing their thing. And we've done this whole thing without having to buy a new depot, which costs a fortune to run. So there we go. That's not a bad first little stint at this. Hopefully if we go down here, we'll see some happy campers who want to go into city. There's 12 there, so we actually probably could bump those rates up a little bit more. And then around town, we're keeping someone happy. We do have bread down here, and so that could be trucked all the way from here to, you know, from this one to this one, and down. The goal is you just set up the entire network and then it worries about it. So rather than going kind of like point to point, what we're doing is node to node. And so as long as we can get this from here to here and have an intercity route established, then eventually that will get moved over to here, get transferred from there to here, and so on. So that's the goal of the way we're going to play this. As you can see, the numbers are really high. So the only thing that's kind of left us in the lurch here is that we're just not going to grow the city if we don't address those needs. But we will make money. This guy, yeah, we can play with this, but yeah, there's definitely a need to build up how many vehicles we have. But that will all be next time. Plan is to do really what we did right now to the entire map. So we'll connect every node, and we'll just let the network do its thing as we go across this autumn update seed map. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and all that cool stuff. And we'll see you next time as we do the autumn update in Transport Fever 2 Deluxe Edition. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Donut channel.